Folks, I'm Chad with CD Shavin. Thank you very much for joining me for tonight's head shave. And tonight is going to be a very, very different shave. It's actually going to be a completely different shave than I've ever done before. So hopefully we're getting some people signing on here in a minute. I'm doing an unboxing. Right here. Inside this package is a shaving soap. What's going on, Mr. Cutter? So inside this box is a shaving soap, I assume. I was told by the sender that they were going to ship this out to me. I don't want to go too nuts. We'll just say Steven. I don't really want to give the last name just in case, there's any issues there. But anyway, so yeah, this was sent to me, but the caveat was I couldn't open it until I did a live shave with it. So it's an unboxing, as it were. And what's up, guys? I saw all you guys on there. Let me just check the comments here. Joshua, what's going on? Don and Steve and Brett, how are you, sir? So, we got this, and but before we open this, let's go over the rest of the stuff we're going to be using here. Since I don't know what it is, I'm not really going to, Mr. McGuire, how are you, sir? Good to see you. So we got this package here. We're going to unbox and see what's up with that. The gear we're going to be using is the Full Moon Knot by Turn and Shave and Brett Mazingo handle. If you guys have a chance to get one of these types of handles from Brett or Mr. Mazingo, it's fantastic. So, eating dinner and watching me. What's for dinner? And where the frig is mine? So, actually, no, I haven't eaten dinner yet, but I will. All right, so this is going to be the brush that we're going to use tonight for the razor single edge. Hata! Look at that gold and black. This thing opens up by a push button on the top, on the back there. You hit that, and it opens. I don't know what I think of that. See that? Not so sure what I think of that. It kind of feels real plasticky, almost like shit's gonna break. Charred chicken patty and so, oh yeah, that sounds about good right now. So let's go ahead and load this baby up with a blade. And single edge razor requires a single edge blade. Yeah, watch me wipe myself wide open on a live video. There you go, right there. Brand new. Drop it in here. Gotta be smarter than the equipment you're working with. I love single edge razors. Yeah, there. So that's it right there. It's loaded in there. There we go. Damn, this thing about these things, look at how much blade exposure is there. Hey V, how's it going? Good morning to you, ma'am. Long time no talk. But that's the blade. I don't know if you can. This camera sucks ass. So there's quite a bit of blade exposure. The gap's kind of there. So, but yeah, I'm not so sure what I think about all this plastic. It looks nice. I mean, it looks cool, but I don't know. I feel like if I use this push button enough, it's going to break. Anyway, so I know you guys are probably all wondering, what do you have for a soap? We're going to get our alum block ready in case this shit is slick. You guys ready to open this up here? I think we ought to just do this, right? All right. Open the tab. Let's see what we got. Okay. Package is open. Tin. I have not seen it yet. I got it kind of covered in my hand here. Let's take a look. Bufflehead. Bufflehead Velvet Ditch. I have not used this at all. It's funny because I like the cork on that though. It's got the tin has like it's almost like a coaster that's glued onto that. It's kind of cool actually. So Bufflehead is a soap that well, as you can see, it's a small batch. I've never used it before. I hear great things about it. I know whenever this guy releases his soaps or releases a batch of it, people practically kill each other over it, and then you see a whole bunch of it go on sale, and people get like 3 times what it's worth. So you know, I've never tried it, but so Bufflehead Velvet Ditch. It's got the website on it here, right here, and let's see, 3.5 ounces, good size tin. It's just your typical shave soap tin, metal on the back. Let's crack this baby open. I'll set this aside. All right, that's what the soap looks like. I'm going to assume that this has been used a couple times. I would assume. I don't know if it has or not. There you go. Ooh. Wow. You have to give me a second here because this is live, so it's the first time I'm smelling this. I have no idea what scent notes are in this. It doesn't list it on the container like some artisans do. So I feel like it's a... I know I've smelled something like this before. I feel like it's a... dig your nose in. I feel like it's a leather scent. So if you ever really want to get the true scent of a soap, one of the good ways to help it, clean finger. Kind of, wow, that's, holy crap, that's soft. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. That pushes right in there. That's soft. It's like taffy almost. All right. So you rub your finger back and forth on the soap to get a good amount of it on there, like that. And then if you rub it between your fingers, kind of like you're tomahawking somebody. And that's kind of gives you the general smell. We're going to throw some water on that. Just a little bit. I know it's a soft soap, so we don't have to bloom it really. But anyway, yeah. See, then when you wet it, I get a like a real clean, almost like an ivory soap scent to it. But all right. Patrick, you know what I was talking about, don't you? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Those of you that picked that up, you know. Others kind of went, huh? That's all right, though. All right, so we're going to wet the brush or get it soaking in the water here. All right. All right. Brush is wet. I don't know, kind of bloomed. I just kind of wanted to wet it up a little bit. We'll throw some of this water on my head here. All right, now I only have about a day and a half worth of growth. Well, thank you very much for your patronage, sir. All right. Let's load the brush. You guys can time it. Somebody up there can time it for me. I can see the timer on here. It says 33 seconds. No, 9 minutes and 35 seconds. So we'll do it at 40. Here we go. 9 minutes and 40 seconds. So we'll start loading it and see about how long it takes before we can get a good load on here. Nothing like a good load. All right. Well, that's a pretty good amount of soap. We're at 10 minutes and 9 seconds, so it's about, what, 20 seconds or 25 seconds almost. So there you go. Looks pretty good. I almost get a tobacco scent off of it now. Well, Mr. Peregrine, yes, Peregrine, I recognize that. You can groan all you want. Because I can boot you. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. All right. Let's check this out. Let's check out how it is. Let's look at the sudsy shit on the bottom. And, yeah, the camera kind of sucks now. Because I had to check the... There we go. Yeah, live is just not quite as, you know, there's no editing. So, all right, here we go. Let's check it out here. We'll see how we do with the lather. Wow. It's it definitely lathers nicely. I can't complain there. Needs a little bit of water. And I'm saying that tongue-in-cheek because I did a video recently where I kind of went off about how people wait in line for certain soaps and how I would never do that. And I still won't. But this lathers nicely. Needs a little bit of water. Josh, you're having better success with your head shaves. Why? What did you do? I know we talked before and you said you were going to try a couple things. Fuck, this thing needs water. This stuff sucks up water like Richard Simmons on it. Never mind. Just realized I was live. Yeah, Josh, tell us what's up. Or maybe you're typing and you're just, you know, not there yet. And you're kind of going, hold on! All right, well, looks pretty good, right? Lather looks all right. Still plenty of soap left in there. I really went to town on it, but I didn't go crazy. That's kind of what's up there. Gem Jr. now for my head shaves. Richard Simmons could have saved the Titanic. I'm sure he could have. All right. Well, yeah, the gem single edges are, there's something in the scent profile that reminds me of a cherry candy my grandmother used to always keep, although I don't know what it is. Yeah, I could see that. To me, I'm getting like a tobacco, without looking at the scent notes. I mean, man, this is really going to test my nose, which is not usually on. I'm still kind of training it, I guess, as it were. I get some tobacco, maybe some aqua. I don't know. The only reason I say that is because of the soap scent I'm getting, like that ivory soap scent afterwards. I could be way off, but all right. So the razor's wet, and all right. So Josh, yeah. The gems on the heads, man, these things work pretty well. I just wasn't happy using vintage Gillette razors for my head shaves. I keep getting mild shaves. Yeah, you know, we're going to start this going here. And for those of you that have never used one of these, you can't be shaving. It's not like this, right? You have to hold these things out like that. It's a really kind of a screwed up angle. But here we go. The vintage Gillettes are nice. The problem I have with them is they're not aggressive enough, typically. I mean, they're just not. Not for me. I mean, I need really super aggressive. Pecan is one of the notes. Okay. So pecan is one of the notes on this. Thank you very much. I didn't see who grabbed that, but whoever looked that up, I appreciate it. Or maybe you already know it. Let's see if I missed anything here. Apologize if I did. And I will say about this razor is it's lighter, which is good for head shaves. All right, so let's talk about the soap a little bit, since that's kind of the star of the party here. The scent is nice. I like the scent quite a bit. I was pretty happy with it. It's a refreshing scent. The ease of loading, excuse me. Just making noise. All right. The ease of loading was right there. I mean, it definitely, as you guys can see, it went on there. Gillette adjustable on my head. I've not. I tried the Gillette adjustable on my face, and it was pretty aggressive. But, again, not as aggressive as, say, the Mule. Ease of loading, that soap, man, that loaded pretty well once I dialed in the water. That's the thing that's tough with judging first-time soaps like that, with ease of loading and lathering, because you got to dial in the water. So once you dial that in, it's not a big deal, typically. Well, I missed that one. Hang on, guys. Yes, the cat was kind of a pain. Oh, missed that. I have not tried the Gillette Slims. I think I got one coming from somebody to give it a shot. Have you guys seen the Mercurs, the reviews that I did on those? The Mercurs are nice. Fat Boys, man, I gotta tell you, they're nice razors, but the head on them, you can't get underneath your friggin' nose. Yeah, see now, for scent, all I'm getting really is in like an ivory soap smell, which isn't bad. It's just different. No, there's no blood. Thank you very much. So I've done all right. You didn't miss anything. Joe. Mercur for sure. Yeah, the Mercurs are nice. Joe, did you see? I don't know if you saw what soap what I unboxed. It was the Bufflehead. The Velvet Bitch. I mean Velvet Ditch. So. I did say the size of the head on the Fat Boy. Fat Boy's got a big head. All right. Yeah, the smell has changed. Definitely changed over to like just a soap smell for me. Again, not bad. Just it's nothing like, wow, I've never smelled anything like this before. It smells like ivory soap to me. Cross grain. Knowing what I know about the scent, the question then becomes, what am I going to pair it with? For lemon, Mongolia, patchouli, pecan. It's Mongolia that reminds me of the cherry. Did I what? Yeah, Joe, you have sent me the Hydra. I'm going to do a review on that. I just haven't gotten to it. Whenever I get a new soap, I like to review it. Like, I like to do a video on it rather than, and then I always, so if you guys send me stuff and I don't try it right away, that's why. It's because I usually put things in order as I get them, and to be fair, and I try to I review them, or I do a video on them anyway. So I have not tried Hydra yet. I understand it's pretty popular. That's coming down the pike. A whole bunch of them. I got a whole bunch of soaps coming down the pike. I've got like 12 soaps lined up ready to go. They're not necessarily new to the market, but they're new to me. So, slickness. Soap is definitely slick. I mean, it's there. The residual slickness, I'll know after the second pass here. I'm not much on the first pass. You know, you can kind of, it could be hit or miss. But I don't use my gems enough. I have a Shavette, Josh. Okay. The Future is a nice razor, and I can say that because I've got that clone, which is exactly the same thing, and it's nice. But like I said, the big heads I can't get under there. Yeah, V, I'm interested to hear what that Wolfpack soap is like. You let me know how it's going. She's getting her first real safety razor. I'm sorry, the Mule. Mules make nice razors, man. They really do. Thank you, V. I appreciate it. You're amazing. All right, second pass is done. There is a candy called Cherry Mash, which would make a good scent. Cherry Mash. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I think I'm just going to bomb it up tonight. I'm probably going to finish this with Nivea. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, I don't know. I may change my mind. I may throw some lavender on, especially where it's a night shave. All right, so third pass. Actually, you know what? That residual slickness, let me check that out. Shit. There's plenty of residual slickness there, that's for sure. So the residual slickness is there. Ease of loading, I give it a 10 out of 10. Ease of lathering, once you dial in the water, I give it a 10 out of 10. The scent, the scent to me, I'm gonna give it like a 4. It's nothing special, man. It just smells like soap. So I can't really be like, yeah, this scent is all out of the park. It's nice, but I mean, off the puck. But right now, I feel like I'm taking a bath. You know what I mean? It's the scent really doesn't do much for me. But sometimes it's not about the scent, it's how she performs. See, Mark? Mark, you do this, you get much better shaves. I don't give a shit what type of electric razor you use. Just saying. The audible feedback on this razor is fantastic. But you guys, when you're doing your shaves, a lot of people focus too much on audible feedback. Well, I don't hear it. I don't hear it. I don't play music because I want to hear the razor cutting. I need to hear that. Why? Feel it, man. You should be able to feel that blade. Don't just listen to it. Feel it. I can tell whether it's cutting or not, the hairs, just by the way it feels. I can feel it bouncing around on my skin. All right. Other side. The top of your... hang on a second. I had a couple if I'm going to go backwards. So you're having trouble, Joe, getting the... not Joe. Josh, getting the top of your hairs on your head with the gem. When you got to like... Dude, you got to make it like almost flat. And just drag it. Right? You got to... The razor's got to be practically like this. I mean, it's weird because it goes against every other way that way that you're taught, like when you originally started wet shaving. But with these, that's how it is. Yeah, well, V, you got micro nicks because that, you went with a Korean razor. Go figure. I say that with the utmost respect. How often do I shave my head? Not as often as I'd like. The problem with me shaving my head and my face, to be honest with you, I mean, I'm a slow shaver, as you guys can see. Plus, I'm talking right now, so it's taking longer. But, I mean, I really go for slow, methodical shaves. I like everything to just be perfect. And so I try to do one or the other every day. If I had time, I would do my head every day. So every day I usually do either my face or my head, one of the two, unless I have plans I'm going. So if I'm going to a wedding or something like that, I'll shave both, or if I know it's coming up, I'll wait a couple of days to let them both grow at the same rate, and then I'll hack them both off and do a nice shave. Because as everybody knows, the more hair you have, the better shave it is, right? This is nice though. We're going on to adopt status. We're getting there. So let's rinse this off. Now, these gems can be tricky when you're going against the grain. Yeah, still that same soap smell. And the scent is starting to fade. The soap's working well. I mean, performance-wise, I can't knock it. It's nice. I mean, it works. Compare it to the other soaps that I have. It's nice. Would I wait in line and stay up till friggin' midnight to jump on board as soon as it gets released? Nope. It's shaving soap. But it is nice though. It is real nice. I mean, it is nice. It the performance on it is it definitely maintains its slickness. I never tried Palmolive other than to do dishes. All right, V, you want a straight razor. V, I know why you want a straight razor. I get that. Girls, start with a safety first. I'm just telling you. I know what you're looking for. I know why you want it. I know this, you know, and yeah, I got some suggestions, and I will, but man, just do the safety razor stuff for like a couple months. Just get it under your belt, you know. Oh, okay. So you've only used the Palmolive cream. I've never used the stick on them or the cream or anything. But if you're looking for a straight razor, you know, that you just want to pick up and maybe try it after a few months, I'd see where I would go. Honestly, I'd grab a gold dollar. I mean, they're cheap. They're cheap. They're not that big. I mean, even if you have little hands, they're not that big. I mean, you know, it's really because it's about where you put your hands. It's about where you put the hands on the scales, whether it's down by the base or by the tip. You know, I think if you're worried about, I mean, the scales, if you're worried about it being, oh, there you go. Strike Gold Shaves doing us 20% off. There you go. The other thing too, yeah, that's what I would do, honestly. And then if you wanted to have one custom made for your hands, because you know you're like, listen, I know what the bald guy said, but I want smaller scales. Then you know you can have. There are people out there that will custom make them for you. But the one thing I'd hate to see somebody do is spend money on something custom made, and then be like, no, this sucks. And it's one thing to have a brush custom made, but to have a straight razor, I mean that's kind of like, you know, it's like if you custom make a straight razor, and then you decide you don't want to do straight razoring anymore, and now here you are sitting with a custom made one, that kind of sucks. You know, I think. I don't think I'm going to be... I have no plans to purchase any more straight razors. I'm happy with the ones that I have. That last one I got is pretty badass. I like that one. Okay. You gonna frame it on your wall? I got nothing. So yeah, all right. All right. Let's rinse this off. Let's do a cleanup pass. Nothing crazy. Let's check out that slickness. Yeah, the slickness is still there. I got a couple right here in the edges is where I always have to clean up. So let's see how much is left in the brush after those passes. Pretty good amount. It's got good density to it. It's not going anywhere. Still got the... Oh, I got it. This smells like, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I might be thinking of another. I'm thinking of one of two soaps. Yeah. This smells like Barrister Man's Oceana Lather, which I have. I just think it's kind of buried right now. But that's exactly what this smells like. Barrister Man's Oceana Lather. Yep. That I think it smells exactly like it. See, this is some great information. I've never heard of Leather Elite. So, V, I hope you're jotting this stuff down. No, it doesn't feel, well, feel like a cream, I guess. I mean, once it's lathered, but no, I think it doesn't. I can tell you in off the puck, it doesn't feel like a cream. It just a very, very soft, maybe a crope, kind of. It's a little bit harder than that, I think, but I guess that's what I would compare it to. This is hard. I mean, I'm liking this though. This is a good challenge to review a soap I had no time to prepare for. You know, but I like it. This was cool, and I thank you. You know, for giving me the opportunity, Stephen. Uh, these ones are just they're gem. I don't know much about single edge blades. Somebody sent me a bunch of gem ones, and those are what I stuck with because that's what worked really, really well. So I don't know which. I honestly don't even know what brand they are. I mean, like what model they are, rather, for lack of a better word. You know, like, you know, you get Astra's got a whole bunch of different ones, like, you know, Superior Platinum and all that, and these I don't know what kind they are. I'm sorry. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I probably should find out because I don't use the gems that often. They were piffed to me, and so they were in a plastic bag when I got them. I want to back up a little bit because I think I missed a few comments here. Thank you, Josh. I thought to myself, kind of ballsy going live shave with a gem that I haven't used in a while, or this one. This one I haven't used at all. But I figured, what the hell? I've been doing this long enough that I think I can handle trying a brazier on the live shave. I mean, between my head and my face, I shave a lot. Ted Pella, I don't know. Ted Pella blades, maybe. they could be. I'll reach out to the guy that sent these to me and I'll ask. And if I think of it, I'll try to throw them in the comments below. Or if you guys want to ask me on PM me on Facebook, I'll get back to you and let you know. I'm buffing with this and I'm being very, very careful. Because the thing about the gem ones is they'll friggin' bite you if you're not careful. There. I think we're going to call this a day on this one. Yeah, I've got, for, you want to add another shave, you want to add another one. I've got 3, and that's enough for me. I got a shit ton of safety razors, although 3 of those are not mine. I got to send them back, actually. I borrowed them from somebody. Let's give this a rinse. All right. We have reached DOP status, Dome of Perfection. Residual slickness is definitely there. It's been there throughout the entire shave. As far as the scent goes, I'm not impressed. But performance-wise, soap does pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. I like the slickness. You really... I'll admit, the slickness is up there, man. I can see, I still won't wait in line, but I can see why people do. It's nice. It is a nice shaving soap. Do I think you can get a shaving soap that'll work just as well? Yes, I do. But, having said that, it's pretty decent. Rubies and sapphire, really? All right. Let's throw some cold water on this and clean out the brush here. Any of you guys use the Bufflehead stuff? I mean, am I the only one? I mean, I know some of you seem to know a lot about it, so I know if you used it before. Let's see if I missed anything while I was doing that. No, not yet. Okay. All right. I'm going to throw some, always throw some witch hazel up on this bad boy. Might as well throw a little bit down here. And because I can. And while I'm waiting for that to kind of settle in, you guys ever lend a puck out to somebody? Take care of it. Matching aftershave. Yeah, see, I don't know. I'm not so sure because on the matching aftershave. Just drying out the puck here a little bit, wiping it out. I could pretty much go with anything, really. It's a night shave. I mean, I'm going to throw some Nivea on, shave balm a little bit later. Ooh, Ghost Town Barber. I think I will do that. Thank you very much, Josh. Somebody just piped up there late to the shave. What did we use? The mystery shave soap was Bufflehead Velvet Ditch. Velvet Ditch. That was the mystery shave soap. I'm just wiping out the puck here. I'm still going to let it dry, but anytime somebody gives you a soap to try, man, take care of it. Don't just... I've seen people use a soap and they send it back and it's full of suds and shit. That's just... the suds don't hurt it. It's just rude. So, you know what? Take care of it. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, it is a hard soap to find. I was just talking about that. I did a video a while ago basically going off on people that will wait for hours upon hours when they know it's going to get released, and they'll do what they have to do to get it. And then some people will even go so far as to buy a shitload of it and then resell it for like twice the price. I won't do that for any soap. But this stuff, it smells nice. It does. And I will tell you, it works. I mean, it works really, really well. I am going to use Chiseled Face Ghost Town Barber. You're welcome, Josh. It's I don't want to say it's a bad scent. It's not a bad scent at all. It's just not like, you know, like things come, they're scented and you're like, wow, I really like that. It's a good scent. It's just, it's not like, wow, I want an aftershave based off of that scent. God damn, good shave though. It's just not, but performance-wise, I mean, you can't knock it. It works, and it works well. I'm not going to deny that. The slickness, it's one of the top-tier soaps. It is. It really is. The slickness is there. And that, you know, when it comes to performance, that's what we're all looking for, right? Slickness. So... I didn't actually have to use my Allen block. Surprised, as slick as it was. But the residual thickness was there, the loading, ease of lathering, it was all there, man. And I'm happy with it. It was a great shave, and I really, really am fortunate to have had the opportunity to try that. I'd like to strike. Yeah, you know what? I got to try some of that Strike Gold stuff, Joe, and give that a shot. You've been saying some good things about that. All right, let's throw some of this stuff on a head. That's not enough. That's better. Oh, hell yeah. That's some good shit right there. Anybody tried Chiseled Face? They got good stuff, man. They really do. All right. I always take the razors out, dab them off. I don't wipe them off, but I dab them off. I think these you can actually wipe, but I don't. And then the razor itself, I always rinse. Give it a couple shakes. And then I wipe it out before I put it away. When I do put it away, I do put the blade back into it. And yeah, Chiseled Face, in my opinion, is highly, highly underrated. I mean, they really are. So I will actually be using this again within the next week. I'm not sure on what, you know, my head or my face yet, but so because of that, I will put the blade back in. Sometime tonight, anyway. Yeah, there we go. But I'll kind of leave it. Well, you know what? Maybe I won't, because this is either open or it's closed. There's no halfway with this thing. So we'll put this back like that. And we'll just store the blade somewhere. All right. So, yeah, that's my review on this stuff here. Bufflehead small batch, obviously out of Nashville, Velvet Ditch. Net weight is 3.5 ounces. Looks like you can pick it up. Well, when it's on for sale, it looks like buffleheadsoap.com. I think they have other things there. I haven't been to it too much, but I think they've got other stuff there also. So I'm going to leave the soap out. I clean that off, ready to go to send back, and I'm going to let it dry before I put it back. But yeah, I mean, if you guys get your hands on this, if you're fortunate enough to do so, or if you go one of the people that wait in line and you grab it, I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. It definitely shaves nice. I have no complaints on it. I'm fortunate enough to have tried it. I know how rare that is, and cool. I really appreciate that. Steve, thanks very much, brother. I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to do that. That was a nice treat. I didn't expect that. So, I always like to try soaps that I have never tried before, especially brands. But that was pretty cool, an unboxing like that. I like that. I'd be up for that again. And doing it live, I think that's even better. It's just something different, right? So, excuse me. What'd you guys think? Did you think the unboxing is a good idea? Do you think that worked for a live video? Because if so, I have a couple of ideas that I might do with that. They're selling a batch of on the okay. On the 23rd. So what, like, well, 4 weeks? 4 weeks? 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. Or you mean 23rd of this month? I assumed you meant December, but V, I'm glad you liked it. So, all right, well, that's the shave. I really liked it. I had a great time. I really appreciate it, guys. And I appreciate you guys joining me. I'm gonna sign off on this and call it a night and just enjoy the head shave that I had. It was really fantastic. So, all right, Patrick, get some sleep. Thanks for joining us, brother. Anyway, so guys, thank you very much. We're gonna be doing. I have another couple videos to do, but the unboxing was pretty cool. I think we're gonna do that again sometime soon. So, guys, if you guys shave tonight, have great shaves. Enjoy yourselves, and if it's morning, where some of you are, V, enjoy your morning. Have good coffee. Have a good, great day, and we will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.